Hi, my loves, and welcome back to Ocean Aura. Oh, it's been a minute, I know. Uh, as per usual, before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys, I am over daily on IG, on Instagram TV, IGTV. I do daily readings to help us, calibrate our days for high vibrational spiritual alignment. So do go over there to ocean_aura_ at Instagram and follow and enjoy the readings. Right now I'm going to be doing your new moon in Cancer solar eclipse on June 21st, which is the summer solstice and is our second eclipse of the month. So can we just all woo-sa, especially with the retrogrades as well. So you see, can't talk, but let's get into it. I don't want the intro to be too long because I missed you guys. Like, I was like, my station is under construction. I'm doing my old setup right now, and I use my living room for IGTV, but I have like a space that I'm trying to curate. Okay, so that way, reading time is a lot easier for me, but it's still under construction, so we work with what we got, right, people? We still got to do work. So if you want to fast forward through the shuffling process, go right ahead. Okay, I'm going to keep pulling, but I wanted to show you guys what this first card out was, which was the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, wands are action cards, but the Nine of Wands particularly is like being guarded. This is the wounded warrior, you're still ready to keep going. We've been feeling really beaten up these last few months. These last few weeks have been really intense, especially with the uprisings and things of that nature, which are very crucial and essential to birthing this new age. Birth is painful. It's a beautiful process. New life emerges afterwards, but it's not always, sunshine, puppies, and rainbows. And so we have to respect the duality. And so when you need to, take a rest, but you see, she's resting with strength. Like in the strength card, the woman's either wrestling the lion or taming the lion. Here they're sitting peacefully together, like it's almost like a protector. You're protecting yourself. That could be energy of ancestors. That could actually be your spirit animal, or just talks of knowing when to make your lion roar, knowing when to be, protective and, to protect yourself at all times, but knowing when it requires, a snarl in your teeth and to really defend yourself, and when you can just sit in that energy of strength, where you could sit in that energy of protection and be still in it, okay? So with this new moon, you want to be like that with your lion because the energies are so intense and so high. Always be on alert, but also know that the power is within you, and it feels safe in your power. You are powerful. The Tower. The Tower, okay? So this is sudden and abrupt changes. This is, and look at that, the Knight of Wands as well. So let me tell you something, that this is very, very fast moving, fiery, suddenly moment changes coming in, and they are like rushing in. So Be very gentle with yourself, my loves, and pace yourself. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Pace yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves through these very, very big shifts, because something is changing, not only at a cellular level, not only at a spiritual level, but also in your physical environment. It's going to be a very sudden and abrupt change. So I always say this when the Tower card comes out. Let go of what does not serve you, because if you refuse to give up what is not servicing you, the universe will come in and take it from you, and it's normally in a manner you would not prefer. So get busy. Get busy, because it's coming in quick. And look at that, 6 of Cups. So that can talk about nostalgia, right? Seeing things through rose-colored glasses. And it also talks about soul connections, soulmate relationships, and someone returning from the past. So either the date, and you see the new moon, and it's you know, kind of like eclipsing, that crescent moon energy. When this new moon comes in and that solar eclipse happens, energetically, a lot of people are getting upgrades. Energetically, people and your abilities are going to be increasing. It's going to be like lightning striking you. Like, you know, it's going to feel like this instantaneous contact and upload of information, of power. And, you know, it is to be used responsibly. It is to be used for the highest good of all. It is to be used to speak truth to power. Okay? It's very important that we do this in this time. This is not the time to be quiet. This is not the time to rest on your laurels. This is the time to face what needs changing so that you can live your best lives, my loves. And you will be faced. What this energy is telling me thus far is that you will be faced with things that are going to call into question where you are, where you're going, and how and what step you want to take next to get there. We got the King of Pentacles. Ooh, child, watch out now. Let me tell you something. That man got his coins together, okay? Together. So for some of my hypergamous women, you better hope that's who's coming in. But male or female, doesn't matter. This is general. Your coins are getting together. This could be money-making ideas, or this relates to earthly possessions. So maybe your home is feeling more secure. Maybe your interpersonal relationships are feeling very rich right now. However it shows up for you, just know that this King of Pentacles is ushering in quickly this energy of feeling abundant, of maybe even having abundance come to you. You know, money, more cash flow coming in. You know, operating on the frequency of currency. Yes, baby, it comes to me in all ways, always, always. It is looking for me. Always it finds me. Money comes to me easily and frequently. I manifest with pleasure and ease. Abundance and prosperity is my mindset. It's in my spirit. My soul calls out to it, to the universe, and it is brought to me tenfold. I am the master manifester. I'm the master key. I unlock every door to my higher consciousness, to my higher thinking, to my higher levels of being, to my ascension. I will always be evolving, okay? Like, you have to talk yourself up, talk your environment up, cast spells on what is going on around you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I ain't religious, but it's a good one. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper, okay? Overflow is right now, is always. I am always in an abundant mindset. Abundance comes to me frequently. It is for the highest good of all concerned. You know, you gotta really cast these spells over your life, and you're going to get into the rhythm of it with this new moon. Like, you're really gonna be feeling it. I'm telling you, this is an aha moment. Speaking of which, please go over to my IG, because we got the clockwork pumpkin, and in another deck, and that was all about having an aha moment, you know? Like, these are powerful ideas that need to be backed with inspired action as well. Then you got Six of Wands. Ooh, that can be fame. So let me tell you something. I don't know if the person who's coming back used to or is in the public eye, or has gained some level of notoriety, whether that be on social media, whether that be within the entertainment industry or sports or whatever. This person, or this could be you, absolutely could be you, and maybe that's what's coming into you quickly, is this victory. This is the returning hero. This is the victor, okay? This is the celebrity, and it's not about like celebrity clout chasing. It's about someone operating at their highest being, and because they're doing that internally, they elevate in their respective career fields, whether that be you or another person. But just know that it benefits you either way, and it should, right? You want the people around you to push you to be your best self, iron sharpening iron. And I feel like somebody is coming in that's going to bring that about. It's like a calling in of your soul tribe. And then we have Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, that can talk about conflict, but this could be inner conflict, right? I don't want you to be so defensive, right? Because of past energies of conflict, right? Or inner conflict, like, oh, I just can't make a decision. I can't, like indecision, like fighting out all the different scenarios in your head instead of just, walking through it and then being ready for whatever shows up, right? Like, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, But if you spend all your time worrying and then you never set out on the journey, then you'll never get there, right? So it's like, expect the best, but prepare for the worst, right? Like, just be on your ready. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. So that is, I always love the Seven of Pentacles, because it says, like waiting for a harvest to come in. Like, you planted your seeds, now you're just waiting for them to harvest. But when you see the Seven of Pentacles, it's usually like they're already growing. Like, just pick it. Pick whichever pentacle you want, boo. They're all yours. And it's here. It's sprouted out of the earth. And look inside her arms. She's holding abundance and fruitfulness. So that's that feeling of, this is the very big message for this new moon energy, is that you see how she feels like she's staying in that feeling of already having reaped the rewards of the harvest that she's waiting for all around her. But she knows that it is done, it is done, it is done. And so because she's cradling herself and holding herself in the feeling of abundance with what she already has, she's using that to fuel her vibe, to produce and feed the manifestations that are blossoming all around her. So this is what you want to do, my loves. It's not to say be happy with shit. No, but you can look for the beauty in your life, use that frequency to amplify your end vision that you want, and then get busy in inspired, purposeful action to help bring it about, right? Because it's both. It's spiritual and physical. It is as above, so below, as within, so without. So we can manifest whatever it is we want. And boom, Four of Wands. Talk about it. And then the Knight of Cups is at the bottom with the Page of Cups underneath. So y'all know, this is why I really believe that a lot of people, because of the awakenings, because of just because the energy is so raw and potent right now, I am really truly feeling like people are going to be coming into union. And I'm not talking about this like twin flamey, runner chaser, pick me love, or whatever. You know, I'm talking about like real, true. So funny, this flipped out alchemy, but I'm gonna see if that comes out. And this is the first time I'm using this on my channel. I'm so excited. This is the Mermaid and Dolphins oracle deck, and my aunt, shout out to Lily Beth's Divinity Life. Y'all go over there and subscribe, like, share, comment over there as well, because she's so wonderful. She I told you this, we do this in my family all day, every day. So we would always go and visit her and our family up where she is. And we would read each other's cards. But before, you know, even my mother and I started really reading cards, she was already reading cards. And so we would love going up there because we'd be like, we'll go get our cards read. And this was the deck I love that she used the most. And it took me years. Like, I've been reading for years now. And I don't know why I hadn't bought the deck before, but everything in divine right timing, right? So this is their debut for this new moon reading. How fitting with all this stuff going on. Like, yes. But yeah, man, like this is a time of really harnessing your power and using it. So I lost train of thought of what I was saying before because I just got so excited about my deck. But just know, my loves, that we got this, and we got set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So didn't I just say that about not just accepting shit? Like, oh yeah, well, it's not about that, but being grateful. And then also when you are visualizing, go bigger, you know, like don't limit yourself. Do what you feel you can back with emotion, with, you know, the proper belief so that you can manifest it. But also, don't be scared, you know? This is your manifestation, my love. It belongs to you. Who gonna check you, boo? This is your manifestation. I can't tell you what that is for you. And I can't say whether it will or won't be. That is your manifestation. It belongs to you. And a lot of you are going to be manifesting. Oh, now I remember what I was talking about people coming into union. But the reason why I feel like that is because a lot of these energies are shifting into, like, I'm getting 6 of Cups and a lot of Cups energy. And then we have the you know, the 4 of Wands, which talks about firm foundations, stable foundations. It talks about marriage, commitment, harmony, a peaceful home. So people will be coming into union with your divine selections, you know, like, because you did the work on you first. Now you can step to the line with, you know, as a full, whole individual, you know, not feeling like you're lacking something and you need somebody else to fill that space. That's not the type of union I'm talking about. Look at that. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So remember about the 7 of Pentacles energy, about staying in the feeling of it, because it is manifesting. It is blooming all around you. Like, we got this. Woo! I'm telling you now, my loves, they screaming about it. Look, stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. I love this card. Oh, my loves, don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle occurs. Please stay optimistic. Please meditate. Please do whatever you can do that feels comfortable to you to help evoke the feelings of high vibrational energy, so that way you can keep your frequency set to the station of your highest desires for your highest good. Okay? Really use this new moon energy. And you know, it's not just gonna last a day. So really, really utilize these energies. Don't just be like, you know, oh, I know these energies are here, but I'm not really gonna work with them. No, they're supposed to be worked with, my loves. Like, work with your energies. I want to do some from the Work Your Light Oracle, because I love it, because some of the cards ask, you know, thought-provoking and inner searching questions, you know, something for you to really contemplate and think about. So I really want to pull one of these and see what it says about this. Such an epic time, such an epic, such epic energies that are coming in. Like, this is the real, okay? This is not a drill, people. This is happening in very real time. So, you know. First card out is Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. My loves, that is breaking generational curses. That is, and I don't want to say curses. I never say curses. That's talking about breaking generational patterns, healing generational traumas, and creating a new path forward, okay? This is ascension. This is awakening. This is merging with your divine high self. This is merging with source energy. This is releasing all the things that hold you down, right? Isn't it better to be gently lifted up like this, up out of the lower energy fields and frequencies that don't serve you, than to have the tower come crashing in like, oh, you don't worry, boo, I'll do it for you. Like, you don't need that. Okay? You know, and that's what, I don't even know why I pulled another card, because like 3 others fell out, but let's just see what came, and that's Mintaken. You know, why do I always stumble over that one? Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This also came up in one of my Instagram daily readings, and I think that's very important because it speaks to what is going on now. You know, it's just like Nina Simone said, like, as an artist, it is my duty to speak about the current times. I am duty bound to speak on these things. And so whether you are in the spiritual realm, whether you are in the entertainment business, no matter where you are, you should be speaking truth to the times that we're living in. You should be speaking truth to power. And so, yes, this longing for home of like, I long to be able to feel at home. I long to be able to feel like I can live peacefully, right? And so it is kind of like, well, wouldn't you just prefer to like gently live in peace? No? Well, then now you're going to catch you a tower. Okay? Because if we still have to debate about ending racism and, you know, treating human beings with dignity and respect and, you know, at least a modicum of it, like, you know, to start, to boot, if asking isn't going to work, right? Because we, like Tupac said, we been asking. Well, then what you think is going to happen now? You think somebody's going to ask? People would love to just gently lift up, right? But if we don't release things that don't serve us, the universe will come in and take it in a manner which we would not prefer. All goes together, my loves. It all goes together. Okay? And we're doing very, very real spiritual work here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So please take care of yourselves. Nurture yourselves, my loves, my loves, my loves. Be so good to yourself right now. Love on yourself, please. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I love this card. There's going to be so much ascension happening. There's going to be so much awakenings coming forward. And people are really going to be rising in their personal power. And it's a very beautiful thing to witness. people finding their voice, finding their path, finding their purpose, and walking it. Like, woo, give me chills. We have the no card. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So in this time, it's going to be very imperative that you say no to the things that aren't serving you. This part about wait, postpone, I think it means go into deep meditation, okay? Be alone with yourself. Do some very serious, personal, inner work before you make a decision. Make a decision from a strong and informed place. Don't make decisions out of fear-based thinkings or fearing of releasing old patterns. You know, make moves from a powerful, informed, strategic place so that you can make a move from a strong place, right? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Both internally and externally, right? Like, where are you supposed to be looking within that you've been like, no, I could hold on. I don't need to let it go. I don't need to release any soul patterns right now. I'm not gonna look at it. Look at it, my loves. Don't let these inner things turn into boogeymans in the closets that you're afraid to, face. Face these things and clear them out. They're not serving you. Your work is so important right now. We need you right now, okay? We need the collective at their highest vibrational. So do that inner work, okay? So that you can show up to these places and spaces at your highest vibrational self on a firm foundation of knowing thyself. I know myself, and so I can speak this truth to power. I know myself, and so I can walk the line and walk toward where I know my highest good is at, right? You can do it, my loves. I am so feeling the electricity in the air, and this new moon is woo, 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 woo. And it's my uncle's birthday. Ay. And it's Father's Day. Are you seeing? You guys, oh my goodness. Let me see if there's anything else I want to pull for you guys. Let's pull a Shadows and Light Oracle, because they were screaming at me to work with them today, on a personal level. But let's see what they have to say to the people, because this is the deck I use for my daily reading as well over on Instagram. Ocean_aura_. You really realize how many people have the name you want when you try to go do it yourself. I was like, damn, how many people have oceanaura? Okay. I'm so looking forward to this new moon. I'm just like, let us see. Okay. So we have Faceless Ghosts and the Haunted Girl, Ghost People. Now let me tell y'all something. This card speaks to people who are energy vampires, people who are energy suckers, people who are feeding off of your energetic field, and why you might be feeling either psychically attacked or feeling drained of energy, feeling very heavy. Mind the people around you, mind the energies you are taking in. Do salt baths, salt scrubs, buy, Dr. Teal's, this is not sponsored, but Dr. Teal's, the body washes are made with Epsom salt if you want to. Do baños, do space clearing, ring your bells. I got my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl over there. Smudge. Before I started this, I smudged with some sage to clear out the energy, some palo santo to call in good vibrations and good positivity, and also some dried up rose petals to elevate the frequency, because love is the highest frequency, and that's the frequency of roses. So it's time to double up and double down on drawing your circles of protection. And this video is going to be very long, my loves, but drawing your circles of protection and making sure that you clear your space and clear out your own energy, so you know what is yours and what belongs to you and what's other people's, and disperse with all of it, you know. And then we have it's time for a treat. So this card talks about like treat yourself. So again, this idea of like pamper yourself, be gentle with yourself, my loves. So that while you're doing those processes, really pamper yourself while you're doing it. Really be focused on your intention while you're doing it, so that way you get the most potent energies and results from doing that work, okay? The bottom of the deck, this is the energy you want to avoid: stifled, bored, and stuck. I know some of us are still in quarantine. I know that a lot of people are just feeling like maybe a little bit stifled, stuck, and bored, or in the sense of like with everything that's going on, you're just trying to like insulate yourself. But you know, step forward. Now listen. The last card out is the past returns for a time. Ghosts of the past. You see how this whole thing about ghosts and ghosts and ghosts? I'm telling you now that these are energies to look out for, because everybody who comes back from the past, circling back, ain't for you. And this card says for a time. So it doesn't say like, oh, it's going to be like a beautiful reunion of like, yay, you know, and like forget together forever. It's more so saying, and it's not that maybe the person does stick around, but the past that returns for a time is something that needs to be addressed. So if somebody comes back from your past and they got some splaining to do, Lucy, you got some splaining to do, then let them do their splaining. And if it doesn't add up, and even if it does, like sometimes people don't need to come back, but I don't want to make that a blanketed statement so that people don't give, whether that be friends, a lover, whatever. I'm saying be cautious that this is not who's coming back to do this to you and suck up your energy, right? That person that's coming back, or that energy or old thought pattern that's coming back, isn't something that's going to keep you into that, or put you into this energy of being stifled and bored and stuck and feeling stagnant. So, excuse me, see that? Throat chakra work. Make sure you're working on all your chakras, but really the throat chakra, because right now it's time to voice your truth. It's time to speak truth to power. It's time to use your words and your throat chakra to bless and spell your own life the way you want it to. Words are spells, right? Every word out of your mouth is an affirmation, whether it's a negative one or a positive one. So make sure you're affirming the things that are serving your highest good. Make sure you're treating yourself and you're being good to yourself. And then also make sure you're checking your surroundings and your energies. Stay aware, my love. Stay alert, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I was going to pull like mad cards, but guys, we are out of time. I am sending you so much love, mad love, and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. And I will see you on the next one. Happy new moon, summer solstice, solar eclipse, Father's Day, your birthday, happy birthday on this fine June 21st. I am so pleased to be back, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.